Good morning. It is Saturday morning and it is beautiful out here. I don't know if you guys have had any bad weather or not, but I know we had some. But it is Saturday and today I'm going to talk to you about what can we do when we mess up. If you're out there and you never mess up, then you can tune out or you can just listen so that way you can encourage somebody else when they do mess up. But we are all fallen creatures and we have this thing called sin in us and we are made of flesh. So we all end up falling short of success. I'm going to summarize it in 3 ways: know, learn, and grow. That way it may be able to help you remember it a little easier. So when you mess up, like we often do, know that you messed up. That's the biggest thing, because we can't fix something if we don't know that we messed up. Figure out why and how you ended up messing up, whether it's with parenting or whether it's with your job. The biggest thing is how and why did you mess up? Just kind of examine it, like do self-reflection. Know you're not the only person. That is probably the biggest thing, is know that you're probably not the only person who has messed up in that way, and you're not going to be the last. The problem of sin within us, I'm going to take from actually the Bible. I believe it was Paul in the Bible, and where I'm grasping this from, they were actually talking, it started out with a chapter talking an illustration of marriage, but I think this is really applicable to when we mess up as well, because you may have the same mindset. But it says the problem within us, starting in Romans chapter 7, verse 13, it says, "Therefore, did what is good cause my death? Absolutely not. On the contrary, sin, in order to be recognized as sin, was producing death in me, though what is good, so that through the commandment sin might become sinful beyond measure. For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am made out of flesh, sold into sin's power. For I do not understand what I am doing, because I do not practice what I want to do, but I do what I hate." How many of you have done something and you're like, why did I do that? "And if I do what I do not want to do, I agree with the law that it is good. So now I am no longer the one doing it, but it is sin living in me. For I know that nothing good lives in me, that is, in my flesh. For the desire to do what is good is with me, but there is no ability to do it. For I do not do the good that I want to do, but I practice the evil that I do not want to do." It goes down and it says in verse 21, "So I discover this principle. When I want to do what is good, evil is within me." So there's going to be times to where you want to do good, but wrong ends up coming out. So we know that we've messed up. We've examined and we've self-reflected maybe the how and why we've messed up. Now learn from your mistakes. Learn how you can prevent from messing up again. John Maxwell says adversity is a better teacher than success if we want to learn from it. So whether it's dealing with parenting, figure out how you can do better the next time. If it's in your job, figure out what it is, what mistakes that it is that you've made. If it's because of a lack of knowledge, become knowledgeable. Learn the information that you need to learn. And lastly, grow, move forward. Okay, in this book that I'm reading, it's How Successful People Win. And John Maxwell says a few of the lessons that he's learned himself is when I've gotten off track and am seemingly lost, I've learned that the road to success is not always a road. When I've been exhausted and frustrated, I've learned that trying times are not the time to stop trying. When I've been discouraged with my progress, I have learned not to let what I was doing get to me before I got to it. When I have failed, I have learned that I will not be judged by the number of times I failed, but by the number of times that I succeed. And that is where grow comes in. Don't stay in your mistake or let your mistake hold you back. Know that you made a mistake, learn from it, and grow. Get past it, move on. And if you see a friend who you know has made a mistake and they stay in that mistake, or they let that mistake define them, go give them a kick in the butt and tell them, hey, you've made a mistake. We've all made mistakes. Now let's go. Let's move past this. Let's go to the next thing that we need to get to. This is motivation and encouragement from my heart. I hope it helps somebody today, and I hope that you guys have an amazing day and you're able to enjoy the people that are around you, and you're able to encourage somebody else. You guys share these videos with other people so that way they too can be encouraged today. Have a great day.